All right, 13, 14, and 15 have to deal with the data collection process. So, which method of data collection would you use to analyze and compare different situations that had already occurred? Remember, the three that we talked about were survey, we talked about observational study, and we talked about an experimental study. So with this first one, what method of data collection would you use to analyze and compare different situations that had already occurred? You're not asking anybody anything, you are looking at data that already exists. That would be the observational. Remember when we talked about brain cancer and cell phone use? You're looking at something that had already occurred. So then which method of data collection should you use to conduct a study to determine if a new drug works for a certain medical condition? Well, if you're talking about testing something out to see if it works, that is an experimental study. How would you carry out that data collection process? Well, if you're experimenting something, you want to cut the population in half. You give half the drug and you give half a placebo, and then follow them and see what those different outcomes are. So if you had 2,000 people and you wanted to test a new drug, you would take 1,000 people, give them the drug, take another 1,000 people and give them the placebo. The last one, what method of data collection should you use to determine whether or not students prefer classes every day or every other day? That's just asking, hey, do you prefer class every day or do you prefer class every other day? It is just a survey.